Good morning, y'all. I tried to do this yesterday, but we were on the road when I did it, and so I had terrible service, and I kept losing it. So we're trying again. I'm going to see if anybody hops on. I'm usually off on Saturdays, but we were out of town yesterday, so I'm working today. Let's tag some friends. Tagging some peeps, see if anybody hops on. Alright, I tagged a few people. Didn't tag everybody. Still early. It is still early. But I'm gonna try to put this on YouTube. So let's talk, y'all. I feel like there's a lot of excuses or fear going around, and I want to bust those because I think it's really important that you believe in yourself as much as you can. You have to be the one that believes in yourself to make this business successful. If you believe in yourself, your team will believe in you, your customers will believe in you, and your success will happen. But if you do not believe in yourself, if you are not sharing, if you are not showing how this business blesses you or why it excites you or why you joined, nobody else is going to be excited. And so I want to talk about 5 different myths that I've been hearing lately so that we can bust them, so that you can feel 100% and get rid of that fear. Because I truly believe in order to be successful, you have to, what is going on? You have to believe in yourself, okay? So the first myth I want to bust, I don't have a good sponsor, okay? Can I just put out there that I know a lot of people that don't have good sponsors and didn't have any upline training and they're killing it. Pretty much self-sufficient. I mean, I've asked Britta things here and there, and we've done trainings together and we've done stuff, but like, I'm pretty self-sufficient. I've taught myself everything I know by either watching trainings, talking to other consultants, seeing what's working for other people, going on YouTube and finding trainings, just trying new things myself. I have had to teach myself. I have learned it all pretty much by myself, and I'm not mad about it because it has made me self-sufficient and has made me appreciate what I'm doing that much more, right? I'm not being spoon-fed. I have worked hard to get where I am. So has every other successful person I know. Every successful person I know has pretty much self-taught themselves, okay? If you're up here, say hello so I'm not talking to myself. I love to interact, okay? So that's the thing I want to talk to you about is like, you do not have to have a good upline or a good sponsor. And if you feel like you need additional help and maybe your sponsor doesn't want to help you or they fell off the face of the earth, reach out to me, guys. I'm here for that. Like, I'm here to help you. Find an accountability partner. Find somebody that has the same goals as you, that has the same want and desire to be successful, that you guys can bounce ideas off each other. That's what my friend Kayla and I do. My friend Kayla and I, we're friends. We talk about life. We talk about a lot of things. But every single day, we're there for each other with this business. We say, what are your goals today? Are you working today? Are you having the day off? What are you wanting to achieve? And we talk about that. And that helps us stay accountable to each other. At the end of the day, we're like, hey, did you do it? What are you at? What's your PRV? What is your goals? Have you achieved any of them? And that helps us stay on top of what we're doing. If I don't finish everything, and I text that to Kayla, I'm like, girl, I didn't finish everything today. She goes, that's okay. Do it again tomorrow. I told her the same thing. You have to believe in yourself. I did not get where I am because I didn't believe in myself. I got where I am because I worked hard for it. And that's exactly what you need to do. If this is something you want, I'm going to be honest. I'm tired of hearing I want it, and then you fall off the face of the earth, or I can't figure out how to help you because I have such a strong desire to work with you, to help you be successful, that when that happens, it hurts my heart because I'm like, you can do this. You have to believe. You have to believe in yourself and have faith that, hey, you're right. I will be successful. And I don't need to have a good sponsor or a good upline to do that. Our upline, thankfully, we have a pretty good upline. Like, I'm here to help you. Britta's here to help you. You know, Harper's napping, so I might have to go get her if she wakes up. But Chloe's great. Like, she might not be able to one-on-one with you, but she has tons of training. Ray, Amber, Katie Lassiter. We have a fantastic upline, and we have access to things that other people don't. So you need to take advantage of that. Okay? Another thing that I hear all the time, another myth that we're about to bust, you have to put in hours of work. You have to do this full time. Or I hear, well, I don't stay home. I don't have the time. Or I'm just too busy. Y'all, I love you. But if this is something you truly want, you will find time for it. Okay? If this is something you truly want and truly love, you'll find time for it. If you don't, and if this is something you want to do as a hobby, or if it's something that you just are kind of here, that's fine. That's totally fine. But if you're sitting here like, I want to make it big, you have to be hustling for it. Okay? You have to be hustling for it. And the way you do that is you make time. Okay? If you have 5 minutes, instead of scrolling on Instagram or Facebook for 5 minutes, message 5 people. Or say, before I sit down and watch the show, I'm going to message people. Or while I'm watching the show, I'm going to do this. This morning, well, me and Jeff were watching a show. I was making samples. Like, I was making, not samples, but like labels for my samples. Because I have to do that later. Right now, I really want to watch the Olympics, but I said, you know what? I promised the team that I would be doing a training 2 days ago, and life happened. I haven't been able to get on, so I'm going to do it right now while Harper's asleep, while I have time. You have to find time. You do not need to make life work with Scentsy. You need to make Scentsy work with your life. If you have a couple hours every Sunday, use those couple hours. If you have an hour before bed, do that. If you have time, my time lately has been when Harper goes to bed and Jeff's at work. That's when I bust a lot of my stuff out and I'm finishing what I didn't get done during the day. Because she's asleep, he's at work, I have nothing else to do, so I'm going to use that time to be diligent and try to be successful with this business. You do not need to put hours of work. You need to work maybe 30 minutes a day. Okay, an hour. Depends on what you want. If you want to work 5 days a week, work for an hour a day. If you want to work for 1 day a week, work 3 hours. You don't need to put a lot of time in. When I was working full time, I would message people on my way to work. I would voice text. I would text on my lunch break people. If I had time in between what I was doing, I would text people. If I had to walk across the street to go to the other office, I would be doing something. I would make a post, whatever it was. And then after work, I would come home, we would have dinner, and I would work in my office for 45 minutes to an hour. And that's what I did. That way I had off the weekends. Maybe I worked Saturday morning for a little bit, but that was it. I didn't work the weekends. Now our schedule's a little different. Jeff's working some weekends, Jeff's off some weekends. I watch my best friend's little boy twice a week. So like, it really just depends on what I'm doing. But I'm working. I'm in my office Wednesdays, generally I'm in my office Wednesdays. Generally I'm in my office Thursdays. And lately I've been working Saturdays. But that's okay with me because that's when I have the best time to do it. If Jeff's home especially. So I don't want to hear I didn't have time. If there was a day that you planned to get stuff done but you were busy, that's okay. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying in general, in the grand scheme of things, you will find time if this is something you want. Okay? I'm going to leave it at that because I could go on a tangent about time. I have a newborn at home, y'all. I don't have time for jack anything. Like, the second I start something, I can't finish it. She starts crying. She wakes up from her nap. You never know, right? And then the days that Jeff's here, like, we're trying to hang out. I'm running errands half the time. I've got another infant in the house. Like, I'm a very busy person. Like, Sundays, we're running around all day long, and Jeff's having to sleep, and I'm having to keep Harper, because he's sleeping. I mean, and that's fine. That is perfect. We love this life. But that doesn't mean I have time for everything, okay? So just think, like, how can I work Scentsy into my schedule, okay? Next myth. You're good at it. I'm not. You're a salesperson. I'm not. I don't like selling stuff. Blah, blah. Here's the thing. Nobody's better at it than anybody, okay? I believe that we all have the same capacity and capability to be successful in this business, but it's whether you're going to try. I'm a very shy person. And like yesterday we saw our friend when we were truck shopping. He came by and we saw him. And he said something about, oh, I wish my wife would do this with you. You know, like you just seem to have so much fun. It gives you something to do. And I was like, yeah, I do. Like, she should do it. He goes, but she hates people. I'm like, and Jeff goes, yeah, so does Kylie. And he goes, no, you're so outgoing. And Jeff's like, because she knows you. Like, I am not outgoing if I don't know you. If I am, it's because, one, I had a glass of wine, or two, I'm trying to force it. I have had to work so hard, and still do every single day, to put myself on Facebook, to put myself on the story, to message people, to build relationships, because that is not who I am. I like to stay home. I like to be with my family. I don't like to reach out to people that I don't have relationships with. But guess what? If I don't do any of those things, then my family's not going to have money for me. Right? I'm doing this full time. This is now my income, and my family relies on me to have that income. So I have to force it. And if you want it, you can force it. I promise, start with small steps. I started going live on Facebook. I started with going live, and I would usually have a glass of wine or something that, you know, made it a little like looser. I didn't obviously like go up intoxicated or anything. We don't do that here. But I had like a glass of wine. My dog was whining. I thought it was my kid. But I would do that to loosen up, and then we would have a fun time. I would make Jeff do it with me. Now I'll go live, and yes, I hate it, and yes, I'm anxious, and no, it's not my favorite thing, but I'll do it anyways. I'll make TikToks. They're very, well, not TikToks, but Reels. They're very uncomfortable for me. They take me forever. I second guess it. I literally copy other people's TikTok or Reels and TikToks because I'm not creative with it. Because I'm uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. You got to get out of your comfort zone, okay? I mean, I am not a fan of making a Reel. I think I look like a ding-dong. But the thing is, people love them, okay? People love them. You have to get out of your comfort zones, okay? Next. I'm too shy. This kind of goes hand in hand, right? I just said I'm a shy person. Like, if I know you, I'm not. Holly will tell you. Like, once I knew Holly, besties. We're besties, okay? If I don't know you, I'm sorry. I'm not. And I only said Holly because she's watching. But the thing is, like, you can be shy and be successful. I think there's a lot to say for people that are shy or timid that do this business. It shows that anybody can do it. It shows that anybody can get out of their comfort zone. It shows that you are capable of doing scary things. It shows that you are not afraid to try to do hard things. It shows a lot of things. I think it shows a lot about your character to be shy and to do this business. For us shy people, is a lot harder. I really think she's awake. I don't know. It shows a lot of confidence. It shows a lot of facing your fears. It shows a lot to be able to go, you know what? I am really shy and anxious about doing this, but we're going to do it anyway. She is awake. I'll be right back. Do you have a good sleep? All right. Say we're back, everybody. Say hi, Harper. Say I just took a nap. Did you just take a nap? See, I did. I did took a nap. But I think there's a lot to say about being shy and being able to, being able to be successful at this business, okay? It's a scary thing to do. It's scary to message people. It's scary to go live on your Facebook. It's scary to meet new people. It's scary to do a party. You have all these fears of what if I fail and all that stuff, right? It's scary. But what if you don't fail? What if you're successful? Everybody can be successful. You just have to work on it, right? I didn't get successful overnight. I'm sorry, y'all. You just saw her throw up. That was gross. But I think that's really important, is to share those things with your potential recruits, or share those things with your team if you have one already. Share those with people who you want to join, but they're just like, you know what? I'm a little too scared, or I'm just not that person, or I'm too shy, or I don't know enough people. You can tell them that you have the proof that you can be successful because you're there. You're that person, right? What you got to say about it? You blown bubbles? You blown bubbles? What you got to say? Is that funny? And the last thing, I can't host parties. I can't find anybody to have a party. I can't find any recruits. I can't find this. You can. You have to ask a lot of people. I used to be really strong when it came to recruiting. And since like July, it's been hard for me. I cannot find anybody. We had such hyper growth that things have just now slowed down. And that's okay. I'm still asking people. I still have a list of people that said they would do it. I still have people that say yes, but not right now. I have a list of people on my mind. I have a list of people who've said no. But here's the thing is, I'm still asking. Even if they've said no, I'm going to ask. It takes on average 7 times for somebody to even think about it, okay, before they even say yes. So you have to keep asking. You have to be willing to get out of your comfort zone. You have to have a relationship with these people. And that's something I've been really working on. It's like, what can I remember about this person that will help us build a relationship together, okay? And I think that's really important when it comes to booking parties. When it comes to having these conversations, you have to have relationships. If you don't have a relationship with the person, then ain't nothing going to happen from it, okay? Hey. So I think it's time, and Harper does too. We're going to bust these myths. We're going to believe in ourselves. We are going to achieve great things. We're going to remember that we can do this, that we can do hard things, that no matter what, our future is going to be built on what we do right now. And you can be whatever it is you want to be. And I know that's so cheesy, but if you want to be a director, by all means, you can be a director. You want to be a superstar director, you can be a superstar director. You want to be a hobbyist, you can be a hobbyist. But you have to put in the work. And you don't have to put in hours of work every day. You don't have to be good at this. You don't have to do this full time. You can do the hard things. You can achieve the big things, the big goals, but you have to work at finding what works for you. Does it work for you, like I said, working an hour a day? Does it work for you just working 1 day a week for a few hours? Does it work for you working 30 hours every day of the week? Or 30 minutes every day of the week? Like, you have to find what works for you, right? What works for me isn't going to work for you, but I've tried a lot of different things and I'm willing to help you. I'm willing to chat with you about, okay, well, what's your schedule look like? Do you have time right now? Like during this time, do you have time, while you're watching TV at night? Do you have time after the kids go to bed? Find your time. Find what works for you. Find what you enjoy from Scentsy. Forget the fluff and just do it. Like, just do it. Okay? Right, Harper? Well, I hope y'all have a good Saturday. We are going to go get some stuff done, huh? We're going to get some stuff done. I think we're going to go find some place to watch the Duke game tonight. I think it's the coach's last night or something. I don't know. I don't really follow college. But I hope y'all have a good Saturday. I hope this helped. Believe in yourself, guys. You can do it. You can do it. You have to believe in yourself. You have to be the first person to believe in yourself so that others can truly believe in you too. Okay? Have a good weekend. Get some work done. Just kidding. If you have weekends off, keep your weekends off. I work on my weekends now because my husband works half of the weekends. So, bye.